Are you someone who cares about the identification, the certificate, and everything that comes with a piece, or you're okay with the piece by itself? Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. As requested, I'm going to be talking about two pieces of necklaces today from two different designers, and I think both brands are among some of our favorite brands if you're someone who's into jewelry and luxury and designer pieces, etc. So one of them is going to be the Van Cleef Sweet Alhambra necklace, and the other one is going to be the Tiffany necklace. And it just so happened that I was able to source this piece, so it'll be my pleasure today to present to you guys the comparison between these two brands. And if you're a return viewer, you know that there are a lot of videos that have already been made on the channel that covers either Van Cleef jewelry or Cartier jewelry. Today we have a new added piece from Tiffany's fine jewelry collection, which if you have looked into Tiffany jewelry, I think they're brand known for the sterling silver pieces, and that is like some of our very early on desired piece either from our parents, or if you are in a relationship you probably would want it from the boyfriend or girlfriend. It was really a nice gift that could last for a very long periods of time versus some other things that would come and go. So jewelry has always held a very special place in my heart. Today we have one necklace from each brand, and they're both rose gold, and you know they're very different because one of them has a natural gemstone set in there versus the other one that is just a solid piece of gold. Maybe some of you guys who are familiar with the Tiffany jewelry line, you know that they are very known to make different kind of keys, and this one is a necklace pendant, and then they also make keys in the different ranges that are like longer, kind of comparable to the Magic Alhambra size that is much longer and that kind of hangs right in front of your stomach. Those are more decorative, but today we're talking about like necklace pendants that are just something that you can wear on your neck. It's a very cute piece, and without further ado, let's get into all the details between these two pieces. It is the first time that I am comparing the two, and I'm really excited to see how different they are. Now let's take a closer look at this piece of necklace. And this is the full length that came in its original size, which is size 16. I will show you guys measurements in the videos later. From this angle, you can see that it's a very flat design, which a lot of people like because it stays on better. It doesn't really flip. And this is just a pendant, so it actually glides on the chain, and most of the time it just stays in its place. This is the same clasp that we talked about in the bracelet video that I reviewed, and here's a connecting piece that has the gold stamp on there as well as the serial number that's on the other side. And you guys know in the comparison videos, this clasp is one of my personal favorites because it's very easy to operate, plus there is a branded plaque on there, so it makes it more appealing in a way. Now let's talk about chains, and then you guys know that I went into detail on the other video. I'm going to put the link here. The Van Cleef chain is polished to showcase the different facets, and here is the eagle hallmark, which later on when I did research, it showed that the eagle hallmark is basically it's a French stamp for gold. Basically just means that this piece is made in France, and for different type of metal, for example silver, they have a different symbol for it, but for gold they chose the eagle. This is the center stone carnelian. It is one of my favorite stones because I love the color red, and then it just for some reason like elevates the look when you're wearing it. You can see right here the width of the center stone is also very thin, which makes it very easy to wear. Alright, we're switching it up to Tiffany, and this is from one of Tiffany's keys collection. Tiffany writes this on their website. The keys are brilliant beacons of optimism and hope. Tiffany keys are radiant symbols of a bright future. This airy design is both modern and timeless. This piece that I'm reviewing today is just a simple rose gold piece that doesn't have any diamond embellishments, but the brand does make a variety range of different types of rings, and I personally just love the simple rose gold look. And now let's talk details. This is the clasp on the Tiffany keys necklace, and you can see that there is a connecting hoop, and the chain design is also a little bit different from Van Cleef. But there is a common detail here, which is the golden plaque that has the gold hallmark stamp AU750, very important. And as to the other side of the plaque, it does have the Tiffany & Co branding on there, which I do appreciate this detail. This clasp is more of a traditional clasp, and we have seen it on probably many different jewelry, like fashion jewelry or any other jewelry besides fine jewelry. The downside is that it's not the easiest to open, especially after trying different types of clasps. I noticed that the Anne hoop here is bigger than the one that's in the front, which is nice, but it doesn't have the nicest detail. Another rough detail I caught here is the separation line from the casting, and apparently they didn't even bother to buff it away, but that's why we do videos like this. Can you see the line here? Finally, both pieces have joined each other, and we can first compare the chains, and you can see that Van Cleef chain is edgier and the Tiffany chain is more of a elongated loop. And I have found a ruler that is in centimeters, so for some of you who are viewing outside of the US, maybe centimeter is more of a familiar measure for you. And this necklace came out to be at almost 40 centimeter, the full length, and they have a 1 centimeter shorter loop that is there for you if you want to wear it shorter. And here's for my American viewers, this necklace measures at almost 16 inches. On the website it says 15.75. Alright, let's take a look at the Tiffany key necklace here, and sorry I placed the measurement upside down, but you can tell it's about 16 inches, and in centimeter this came out to be about 41, I think, almost 41 centimeter. Also, for your reference, the key is 2 centimeter long, and I'm going to show you guys in a try-on video coming up next. And lastly, these two together, they kind of are around the same length, maybe by 0.25 inch difference, and you'll be able to see the difference when I try them on, which is now. Here's me trying on the Carnelian Sweet Alhambra necklace, and keep in mind that our neck circumferences are different, so for me this kind of sits tightly, and for the Tiffany piece here, because it's longer, it has a more elongated look, so it looks a little bit more relaxed, but the fit on this one is better. And lastly, I wanted to try them on together. The Tiffany one hangs a little bit longer than the Sweet Alhambra because the pendant is heavier and I prefer the look more. And I would definitely like to know what your thoughts are. The Tiffany piece costs like 2/3 of the price. There are a lot of details that is kind of missing or that is not really added to this piece. I just think it would be nice if some of the expensive pieces that I own comes with its own identity code and stuff like that. So I definitely would love to hear your thoughts. Are you someone who cares about the identification, the certificate, and everything that comes with a piece, or you're okay with get the piece by itself? And we do a lot of videos on the channel. Luxury is all about the detail. The detail does tell you a lot of things. So, comparing a piece that is around $1,000 right now to a $1,500 piece, one comes with a complete certificate with a serial stamp code and also a beautiful packaging and warranty that is costing maybe like a couple $100s more to a piece that is just comes with a box, and that is about it. And maybe your purchase history is going to be added into the Tiffany system. And as to warranty, I haven't really consulted on that part because when I got this piece, it was the length that I desired, so I didn't go further to add or remove links. Are you someone who's willing to pay 2/3 of a price to get absolutely nothing versus someone who wants to pay a price for more identity and more warranty and coverage for your jewelry? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. I know everybody thinks very differently, but in this case, you decide which one suits you the most. And I would like to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
It's time.